Have you ever felt like you were doing everything right? You visualized the success, you wrote the affirmations, you maintained a positive mindset, yet the reality you desire remains stubbornly out of reach. You feel like you're standing on one side of a chasm, seeing your dream life on the other, with no bridge to get there. The frustration is real. You've been told that your thoughts create your reality, but what if that's only half the story? What if there's a deeper, more primal force at play? A force that your body understands far better than your mind. The truth is, the universe does not respond to your thoughts alone. It doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to who you are being. And who you are being is defined not by your intellect, but by the energy you broadcast. That energy has a name: emotion. Your feelings are the primary language of creation. A reality only becomes real when you feel it in your nervous system, when you embody its emotional signature. It's not about thinking your way into a new life. It's about feeling your way there. This isn't just a spiritual platitude. It is a fundamental principle woven into the very fabric of the cosmos, a place where quantum physics and ancient wisdom intersect. You are a broadcaster of energy, and the signal that shapes your world is the frequency of your heart. The solution, then, is to stop trying to attract your future and start embodying it. The secret is to generate the feeling of your desired reality within you, right now, before there is any evidence of it in your outer world. You must teach your body, on a cellular level, what your future feels like. Think of it in terms of frequency. Every emotion you experience carries a distinct vibrational signature. Emotions of survival, like fear, anger, or shame, vibrate at a low, dense frequency. Elevated emotions, like gratitude, love, and joy, vibrate at a high, coherent frequency. Quantum physics teaches us about the principle of resonance. Two frequencies that are alike will naturally attract and amplify each other. You cannot create a high-frequency reality of abundance and connection, while your body is constantly broadcasting a low-frequency signal of lack and separation. It's a fundamental vibrational mismatch. Imagine you're trying to tune a radio to your favorite station. You can't listen to a frequency at 107.5 FM if your dial is stuck on 92.3 FM. You must consciously turn the dial. Your emotional state is that dial. To experience a new reality, you must tune your being to its frequency. So take a moment and ask yourself, with total honesty, what frequency am I broadcasting right now? What is the familiar, default feeling that my body returns to throughout the day? That feeling is your current point of attraction. That is the reality you are currently creating. The real challenge lies in the fact that for most of us, our body has been conditioned to live in the past. Neuroscience reveals that about 95% of who you are by the time you're 35 is a set of memorized behaviors, emotional reactions, and subconscious habits. Your conscious mind, the 5% that desires change, is up against a powerful 95% subconscious program. Every time you have a thought, your brain produces a chemical. Those chemicals create a feeling. If you have the same thoughts every day, you are conditioning your body to memorize the same emotional states. Over time, your body becomes addicted to these familiar feelings, whether it's guilt, anxiety, or unworthiness. It becomes your identity. Your body literally becomes the subconscious mind. It doesn't know the difference between the actual event that caused the emotion and the memory of the event. So when you wake up and think about your problems, you are emotionally reliving them. You are producing the same stress chemicals, sending the same signals to your genes, and reinforcing the same reality. This is where the science of epigenetics comes in. Epigenetics shows that it is the environment that signals the gene, and your emotions are a primary component of that environment. By living in the emotions of the past, you are signaling the same genes in the same ways, ensuring that your future will be a predictable replica of your past. To change, you must break the emotional addiction to your old self. So, how do you make this shift? It begins with a practical, intentional ritual, a process of unlearning and relearning. The first step is to disconnect from your environment. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes. Your goal is to move your awareness from the outer world of your senses to the inner world of consciousness. Become nobody, nothing, nowhere, in no time. By doing this, you are withdrawing your energy from your past-present reality. You are signaling to your body that you are no longer operating from the old identity. You are entering the quantum field, the realm of pure potential. The second step is to decide on the emotion of your future. Don't just visualize the new car or the bigger house. That's a product of the old mind. Instead, ask a deeper question. What is the emotion I will feel when my prayer is answered? Is it empowerment? Is it freedom? Is it wholeness? Is it awe? Choose a clear, elevated emotion. The third step is the most crucial. You must generate that feeling in your body, from scratch. Don't wait for a reason to feel grateful. Feel grateful to create a reason. You can start by thinking of something you're already grateful for to prime the pump. But the ultimate goal is to generate this feeling from pure intention. Breathe into your heart. Feel it open. This is you, as a conscious observer, collapsing reality. The double-slit experiment in quantum physics demonstrated that subatomic particles exist in a state of infinite possibility, a wave of potential, until they are observed. Your focused attention on a potential, combined with the elevated emotion of it already being real, is you observing your future into existence. The thought is the electric charge. The emotion is the magnetic charge. Together, they create the electromagnetic signal that selects a potential from the quantum field and makes it manifest. This brings us to the critical concept of coherence. It's not enough to simply think a positive thought while your body is still mired in the feelings of the past. That creates an incoherent, weak signal. Your thoughts and feelings must be aligned. Your mind and body must be on the same page, telling the same story. A clear intention, which is a function of the brain, must be married to an elevated emotion, which is a function of the heart. When you do this, you achieve brain and heart coherence. When you feel emotions like gratitude, appreciation, or compassion, your heart beats in a rhythmic, orderly, coherent pattern. This coherent rhythm sends a powerful signal up to the brain, and the brain in turn synchronizes with the heart. In this state of coherence, you are broadcasting a powerful and clear signal into the quantum field. You are literally changing your energy. This is not a New Age idea. It's the convergence of modern science and ancient wisdom. The Bible says, "And whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith." Faith is not just a belief. It is an inner knowing, a feeling state. It is the embodiment of the reality before it manifests. The Vedanta philosophy speaks of bhavana, which is the practice of cultivating a feeling to create an experience. Think of it this way. In the quantum field, all potential realities exist simultaneously. There is a version of you that is already healed, a version that is already abundant, a version that is already enlightened. They exist as energetic potentials, as frequencies. Your job is not to create that reality out of thin air. Your job is to tune your own frequency to match the frequency of that desired reality. When your energy matches the energy of that potential, you don't attract it to you. You collapse space and time and become it. It becomes your present moment. To do this, you must be willing to let go of the familiar emotions of the person you have been. You have to die to the old self to be reborn as the new self, moment by moment. How do you integrate this into the messiness of daily life? You must make it a practice, not a one-time event. Start your day with it. Before you pick up your phone and plug into the matrix of your past reality, take 10 or 15 minutes for yourself. Close your eyes, disconnect, and consciously create the emotional state of your future self. Marry a clear intention with that elevated emotion and broadcast that signal. You are starting your day from a state of creation, not from a state of reaction. Then, throughout the day, you must become conscious of your unconscious states. Set a reminder on your phone if you need to. Every hour, pause and ask yourself, What am I feeling right now? Who am I being? Am I living from the familiar emotions of my past, or am I sustaining the elevated emotions of my future? When you catch yourself in a state of frustration, judgment, or fear, don't criticize yourself. That's just the old program. Simply become aware of it and gently guide yourself back to the feeling of your future. Let's try it right now, just for a moment. Stop everything. Take a slow, deep breath into your heart. Now, bring to mind one simple thing you can feel genuinely grateful for. It could be the simple fact that you are breathing. It could be for someone you love. Don't just think about it. Truly feel it. Let the feeling of gratitude well up inside your chest. Feel that warmth. That is a change in your energy. You just shifted your frequency. Now, go to the comments below and declare the one-word emotion you are choosing to embody as your future. Is it abundance? Is it freedom? Is it peace? Write it down. Make it your intention. The greatest test you will face is what happens when you finish your meditation. Open your eyes, and your 3D reality looks exactly the same. Your bank account has the same number. Your health condition is still there. Your senses will feed you information from the past, trying to pull you back into the old emotional patterns. This gap, this delay between your inner creation and its outer manifestation, is the ultimate challenge. Your job is to sustain the feeling of your future regardless of what your senses are telling you. You must believe in your future more than you believe in your past. This is where doubt creeps in. Doubt is the voice of the old self. It's the body, addicted to its old chemistry, trying to pull you back to what is familiar. When doubt arises, you must see it for what it is, an echo, a ghost of the past. Acknowledge it without giving it your energy. Return your focus to the feeling of your future. You have to fall so in love with the feeling of your future that you no longer care if or when it manifests. The feeling itself becomes the reward. This is building emotional resilience, a spiritual stamina. The first time you do it, you might only hold the feeling for 30 seconds before your mind wanders. That's okay. The next time, you might hold it for a minute. With consistent practice, you will be able to sustain this new state of being for longer and longer periods. This repeated practice is what literally rewires your brain. Through neuroplasticity, you are pruning the old neural connections tied to the old self and sprouting new ones that reflect your future self. Eventually, this new state of being will feel more normal, more natural than your old state of being. You will no longer be trying to be abundant. You will simply be abundant. When you reach that point, the manifestation is a side effect. It has no choice but to appear because you have become its perfect vibrational match. In the end, it comes down to this. You are infinitely more powerful than you have ever been taught. Your true creative power lies not in the cleverness of your thoughts, but in the depth and coherence of your feelings. Your emotions are the sacred language that speaks directly to the quantum field, the alchemical force that transforms the energy of potential into the matter of your life. So stop waiting for your outer world to change for you to feel better. You must feel better to make your outer world change. This is the great truth where cutting-edge science shakes hands with ancient mysticism. The observer effect, epigenetics, neuroplasticity, they are all modern words for an ancient understanding. The kingdom of heaven is within you. The power to create is your birthright, and it is activated by the energy of your heart. You are the creator. Your thoughts are the blueprint, but your feelings are the builders. You can decide in this very moment to stop giving your life force, your precious energy, to the ghosts of the past. You can choose to invest it in the reality of your future. If this message has stirred something within you, a deep remembering, then subscribe to this channel and join this community of creators. Share this video with someone who is ready to awaken to their own power. But most importantly, do not let this be just another piece of information. Let it be a transformation. Begin the practice today. Your future is not somewhere out there waiting for you to find it. It is inside you, waiting for you to feel it into being.